This game was played on December 17, 2005. Prior to this game, China hasn't won a world championship for about 10 years. Almost all of the world championships were won by Korea. After the 2005, Chinese players such as Luo Xihe, Cheolhan, and Kong won several world championships. The world championships were shared between China and Korea. There is no other particular historic significance in this game. I picked this game for the greatest games ever played series, entirely because this game's content was simply excellent. Luo Xihe, perhaps, is not very famous in the West Tango community, but he is a very gifted player. It is said that he has the highest IQ in the Zhongguo Qiyuan. His playing style is very unconstrained. A key characteristic of his style is that he plays extremely fast. He often plays moves without thinking, just by intuition. In his matches, when his opponent is running out of time, he usually still has 1 hour or more. The organizers changed the rules for the 10th Samsung Cup, giving each side only 2 hours. Prior to this competition, the rules gave 3 hours to each side. Of course, this change was good for Luo Xihe. 3 hours was too long for him. He didn't need that much. Indeed, Luo Xihe won the Samsung Cup, and then the organizer changed the rule back to 3 hours per side. Luo Xihe's performance resembles a roller coaster, fluctuating between good and bad. When he is in form, he can beat top players easily. When he is off his game, he can lose just as easily. In this Samsung Cup, he defeated almost all of the top career players in succession, including Cheolhan, Song Taekyon, Li Saido, Choi, and Li Chaohan. Okay, let me comment on this wonderful game for you. Cheolhan takes black. Luo Xihe is white. Luo Xihe chooses the Newism Fuseki, and Cheolhan chooses the Mini Chinese Fuseki. In actual game, white Kakaru here. This move is rarely seen. Normally, white plays a splitting move, then black enclosure. White makes a 2-split extension. Black here, white jumps. Black Hima. This move is very important. If black doesn't play, white image here would be severe. After this Kima, white extend here. This is a popular Fuseki. In actual game, Luo Xihe Kakaru here. In this situation, black can't play this Kosumi. Black should pincer and coordinate with the influence on the upper side. If black Kosumi, white just plays like this. White speed is fast, and black's moyo had been reduced. So black pincer here. If white plays according to the Oseki, black's moyo would be considerable. That's why white normally plays a splitting move instead of this Kakari. Luo Xihe discounted the way I just played, so he chose to jump out. But no one played this move before this match. It's a new move. It takes courage to play a new move in such an important match. If black calls me, white just Kima, and here. White let plays smooth out. Black's moyo would be gone. So black pips to make white into a heavier shape. If black places a two-space extension, this stone couldn't help the upcoming fight at the lower side. So black jumps, aiming to give more pressure to white. In this situation, white could also consider to Kima here. Black here. White calls me. Black descends. White jumps. If black or Kima, white will invade the right side in the next move. If the situation goes like this, it would be another game. In actual game, white Kima here. Black Kima, white Kima. After these two exchanges, white could attach here. If white only play Kosume, black certainly close. These exchanges are very bad for white. These two exchanges prevented black's this kind of counterattack. If black cuts, white has a strong move. White had two stones here, so white doesn't fear this fight. Black doesn't want to make a humble life inside. With this kind of shape, Hane and capture this stone is common sense. So black Hane and abandon the corner. Thus, white got a big corner. I think white gained a good deal. But there are still some argy in the corner. Black has this technique. If white blocks, black will play like this. White has this strategy. A call happened here. But please note, this exchange is very bad for black. This stone is extremely useful. White will have many techniques to break black's territory. So black can't play this variation immediately. Black could take center to Nobi, but this exchange will lose Daji at the corner which I had just mentioned. So black cuts directly. White bends, black Hane, white Hane. Black cuts, a very strong move. White artery connects, artery. In this situation, white can't artery here. Black will Nobi. White artery, black counter artery. White connects, black Nobi. White's corner has died. So white artery here, black here, white blocks. At this time, black's cut is also considerable. White connects, black Nobi, white captures. Then black could come here to enlarge the moil. Black gains the corner, and white gets the influence. But the Cheolhan didn't adopt this way to play. He thought the center is more important. So black escapes. White reinforces the corner. This is a step back, very interesting. Black chose the way to play because after the capture 3, recapture 1, black could cut white. So white had to play a gotten move to connect. Then black came out here. A fight between moil and territory is taking place. White to play here is a mediocre move. If black came out from this side, white here, then if black nobby, white could cost me. If black wage, white just artery and connect. Then white protect this cutting point. This result could be accepted by each side. If black came out from this side, white first attaches here, make some edge in the corner. Then white will come out here. In the actual game, black's shape was like this. So I think this exchange is good for white, better than the way actually played. Luo Xihe dance move is always unexpected. He chose to pincel here. Black jumps. White jumps. If black jumps again, white will play here. White plays here, black's influence would be useless. So black tenuki and play here. Good move. If black could make his moil into territory, this area would have about 80 points. It's quite considerable. Next, white would certainly cap here. But white's shape is not so solid. White has some weakness itself. Black Kima. White plays Sansan is a Yoseki, but black could bridge under easily. If white can't chase black, due to white's thin shape, white's weakness becomes obvious. So white consumes here. If black descends, these two exchanges is favorable for white, needless to say. If black wants to make a life locally, black could play like this. Black could make a humble life. White's outside is thick. In actual game, black invades Sansan. White here. Black connects. If white blocks directly, black will cut. A obstacle emerged here, and white had no proper course threat. So at this time, white can't block here. White descends. Black descends. White descends. Black also me. White can't block. Black could kill this group, and the white's other side is not so sick. In actual game, white blocks here, and got another big corner. Black still has some magic in the corner, but locally it's a dead group. If black honey, white could point. In actual game, black Nobi and gets out. This fight had risk for both sides. In this situation, white should Nobi or jump. Then black had to escape. White will reduce black's moral while chasing. But in actual game, white descends. This is a questionable move. It's a probe, and white is black's answer. But black will certainly tend to kill. If black descends to prevent white's connection, then white will back to the jumping move. After this exchange, white has a better eye shape. But black descends is a dummy, a move of no value. So black, of course, will not play here. Black just plays outside, and let white play here. White will get no profit. In actual game, black peeps. White's connection is haunted, proper move. Then black will honey. White bridges under. White feels uncomfortable. But even this result is much better than the game actually played. In the game, Luo Xihe decided to counterattack. Black pushes. White pushes. Black blocks. White cuts. Black pushes. White should play here. Then black has two choices, here or here. If black artery, white jumps and white had an escape route here. I think this result is favorable to white. If black pushes, white just honey. Black artery, white here. White shape is beautiful. But in actual game, I don't know why, when black pushes, Luo Xihe blocked here. This is another questionable move. Black connects. White connects. Black also me. White should play here, before bridge under. This is a good probe. If black descends, now white bridges under. Black came up. Then white invades. This exchange is good for white. If black sells white in, white could honey and make a life locally. White doesn't need to play this dummy move. In actual game, white directly bridge under. Black came out here. Now black's influence joined together, and these three are almost dead. The situation for black is obviously better. Now white plays here. The sequence was totally wrong, because white had already played a dummy move. Black will certainly sells white in, very comfortable. Now if white bridges under, this stone becomes useless. That's the difference. So white doesn't have the mood to bridge under. White jumps here. Black nobby. White attaches. Black honey. White bulge. Black should artery here first. If white counter artery, white is too dangerous. It can't live. If white make a call, there is no proper call threat on the board. Black could take the call first. Please remember this shape. In actual game, because the situation is good for Cheolhan, he chose to nobby. White honey. Now black artery. White makes the call. Relative to this shape, you can see this exchange is better for black. That's why I said this stone should artery directly. Black takes the call. White dared not escape these stones directly. Too dangerous. So white played here. Black had to answer. Then white recaptures. Black honey. This is a good move. Takes the good chance. it would be very difficult to make a decision to kill black. If white points to kill black, black has too many core threats here. White will fail at the core fight here. So white here. After this exchange, this black state group is leave back on now. Black could play here. Black captures. White attaches underneath. Black honey. White retake the call. Black plays here. This move is very big. Black had no proper core threat, so he took this big point. So white could end the call. And white is successful in local. Black plays a 2-space extension. White contacts here. This move is Luo Xihe's playing style. Unexpected move. If black honey, white pushes. White left some RG in the corner, and the black's shape is strange. So black play here. White here. Black counter artery. If black artery, white counter artery. Black connects. White connects. Black double artery. White knobby. Black's shape is too bad. So black knobby. White Kosomi. This is a technique following this move. Black here. White knobby. Black knobby. White connects. Black kakari. You may feel strange. Why black tenuki at the critical moment? Actually, now black is in a dilemma. If black honey, the other side of black will be okay. But this is white center. White could eat this stone and gain a lot of territory. If black plays here, sorry. If black plays here, white connects, black here, white connects, black connects. Black has a cutting point, and the outside is the same. After this match, Choi said black could still consider play in this way. If white cuts, black artery, white connects, black just sacrifice these three. Now white had center to play elsewhere. Black still had a chance to save these three in the future. In short, this cutting point is not severe. After this sequence of moves, black's outside becomes much stronger. White had no technique inside. If the situation goes like this, black has a slight lead. Black's territory is no less than white's, and white has a big stone here. here or here. Cheolhan may feel both of them are uncomfortable, so he decided to tenuki. White nobi, and the black center will have no territory. Black jumps. White spent a move and destroyed black's moyo, but now white could never play here to eat this stone, for black will cut. These two will be dead. That's very derivative. From this, you can see both sides calculated meticulously. Then white kima. Black must answer. If not, white will play here. It's severe. Black jumps. Then white started to settle the left lower corner. If black hane, white here, black next, white jumps, black checking extension. White got another big corner. Then white play here. These two are hard to kill. Black will under the pressure of komi. So, black played a strong move. White cuts. Black artery. White descends. Black descends. White artery. Black next. White nobi. Black jumps. White is dangerous in this fight. Both of the groups are weak. The fight is very complicated. I'll try to show you some variations. You can just have a look or do some research by yourself. First, black can't hane. If black hane, white double hane. Black can't artery, for white will counter artery. Black will be killed. If black nobi, white here. Black protects its cutting point. White hane, black nobi, white jumps. This is white center. White will make life easily. Black's attack gets nothing. Black can't nobi. If black nobi, white here. Black here, white hane, black nobi, white jumps. Now black can't cut. If black cut, white artery and pushes. Black can't kill white. black can neither Hane or Nobi. Black should reinforce this group first, and this is black's strongest move. White Hane, black here. If black adopts this way to play, I think white will be in great danger. In actual game, black plays here to cover this cutting point. In the variations I just mentioned, white contacts, black here, white could Hane. White's this shape is flexible, black is hard to kill white. That's why black played here. Then if white contacts, black will not be. White can't Hane here. In this situation, if white escapes, now black not be here. This group will be dead. So white Hane, black here. Now black must kill one of these two groups, otherwise black's territory will be not enough. And if black can't kill one of white's group, black's corner hasn't got an unconditional life. White has this technique. This is black Sankei. White artery. This is a southern yes call. The result is better for black, needless to say. If black had one more liberty here, this move would be a great Tetsuji. But at this time, due to the shortage of liberty, this Tetsuji can't hold water. I'll introduce the good Tetsuji for you. It's useful and interesting. White artery. Black soaks in. White captures. Black captures. White cuts. Black artery here. It's a connect and die. But in actual game, black doesn't have liberty. It's a suicide. So in this situation, black must kill one of white's groups. White here. Black cost me. White here wants to make a life while threatening this group. If black pushes down to make a life, white started claws. Black here. White here. Black makes eye. Black is painful. White shape is very good and got some territory. Unacceptable for black. So black should to counterattack. White Nobi. At this time, black should artery. White counter artery. Black here. If white here, black Nobi, white Nobi, black Hane, white Hane, black Nobi, white Nobi, black cuts, white connects, black connects. These stones are dead, a big loss for white. White can't contact. If white contact, black Nobi, white connects, black Nobi, white can't get connected. In actual game, black Nobi, white calls me. In this situation, black Nobi is a strong move. If white here, now black artery. White is very dangerous. If white kills this stone, black can't artery. White connect, black could hang here. White connect, black calls me. Black will sell white in. If things goes like this, the situation would be favorite black. The center is very big. In actual game, black didn't play this Nobi. Black artery here. White artery. Black Nobi. Now white could capture here. Black artery. White makes an exchange. White Nobi is the only move. Otherwise, black Hana here, the stones which is in the center would be dead. There is a Go proverb that if there is a call, you should take the call first. But in this situation, black should play here. White inside is leave back call. But white is hard to find a proper call threat. But black has a call threat here. In actual game, black takes the call immediately. It's an hasty move. White contact here is a brilliant move. This group's shape is not good and lack of liberties, whilst this move seized upon its weakness. Black Nobi. White connects. Black Nobi. White connects. Black Nobi. White Hane. White sells black in. Black cuts. White captures. Black artery. White escapes. Retake the call. Black white artery here. When white artery, black must ending the call. Otherwise, black is hard to find the proper course value. Then white plays here. Black pushes. White here. White should throw in first. Then black captures, and this is white center. If this is white center, white's I shape would be much better. In actual game, white play here. If white throw in first, white group would be easy to settle. Then black connects. Good move. White captures. Black connects. Now this is a fourth eye, and this move says to be center. So if white throw in a moment ago, white would be much better. White here. Black artery. White counter artery. Black captures. White connects. Black blocks. White pushes. Black jumps. White non-B. Black plays here to break white's I shape. Black pushes here first. Then push here. If black play here, the shape would be better. Black play here in order to reduce one of white's liberty. But because of this move, next, if white cut here, white will make life easily. Because to push here is white center, so white has a got eye here. So now black must counter artery to prevent white makes another eye. White pushes. Black pushes. White blocks. Now please see clearly. Black can't cut white. If black cuts, white here. Black captures. White captures. White could get connected. And black can't cut here. It's a connect and die. So white's group could get connected. Maybe Luo Xihe played too fast that he didn't find the technique, or he didn't want to sacrifice these two stones. Anyhow, he didn't adopt this way to play. In actual game, white hung here. This move caused a sequence of splendid variations, and finally, this game became one of the greatest games ever played. Black cuts. White artery. Black artery. White connects. White escape. Black escapes. White here. Black connects. At this time, most of professional players considered white group will be killed, and Luo Xihe will lose this match. White pushes. Black blocks. White artery. Black connects. White connects. Luo Xihe successfully made a big capturing race. connects, cuts, artery. Capture these two is white center because white has a got eye here. So black must to break this eye shape. Now a big capturing race emerged on the board. Have you seen it? This big group versus this big group. White pushes, black connects, white here, black connects, white cuts, black here. This is the good move of reducing liberty. If black plays here, black will have two more liberties. Black captures. White throws in. At this time, Cheolhan and I got a chance. If black cut here, black will win the capturing race. Black's this group had 4 liberties after white's screens. This is white's only move. This is the test winning move. After this move, white can't increase liberties. White had only 3 liberties. If white honey, this is white center. Black can't cut, but black could honey. White artery, black just connects. White captures, black connects. White still has 3 liberties, but Cheolhan and I would run out of time. He didn't find this technique. He played here, capture. The result of this big capturing race is a triple call. I'll show you where the triple call happens after a while. White artery. Black throws in. White captures. Black honey. White captures this big chunk. Black recaptures. White nobby. This is a ghost move, really excellent. In hindsight, black should play here. The at most white can do is play here. Black just artery. Then connect. White will have no cost threat in this local. Then the triple call will come true, and this match will be a draw. But this move seems so negative, and to honey here is common sense. Cheolhan and I just played here. During the capturing race, these stones had been killed, and these stones will be killed. The stones which will be involved in the call are these stones and these stones. The value of the call is about 100 moko. In one word, sacrifice 100 moko sounds crazy, but actually, if white could gain some profit, then take a move, reinforce the corner. White could sacrifice 100 buko. White had 3 corners and had some territory at the upper side. At the time Cheolhan Nandan played here, Luo Xihe Nandan had saved light at the end of the turn. In actual game, Cheolhan Nandan fell into the snare. I think Cheolhan Nandan had never thought about this move. White start to reduce liberty. Black connects. Now white cuts. Black had to answer, and black had to attack here. White reduce liberty. Black captures. White takes the call. Black captures. White recaptures. Black connects. Now, if white wants a draw, just play here, and then the triple call begins to emerge. That's really interesting. Black captures, white captures, black captures. White captures, black captures, white captures. That's really interesting. During the match, organizer held an emergency meeting to discuss how to deal with if the match result is a draw. But luckily, Luo Xihe Nandan didn't choose to draw. He chose to win. Connect. Ending the call. Black takes the call. White takes the call. Black connects to kill white. White reduce liberty. Black takes the call. White attack here as a call threat. Black had no choice but to capture white. You can see so many stones are killed. White captures here. Luo Xihe Nandan had seen clearly that he had won the match. Black artery. White connects. Black descends. White reinforces. Black now can't play here. If white cuts here, white will have a lot of call threats. So black must connect. White reinforces the left upper corner. Black here. White connects. Black blocks. Then the two players played some moves continuously. In the endgame stage, these moves are really small. They would not change the result. so small, it's smooth. The game ends here. Finally, Luo Xihe Nandan won by 7.5 moko. During the game, because of two questionable moves, Luo Xihe Nandan had a better start. Cheolhan's moyo was quite considerable, and his advantage was also obvious. In the middle game, Luo Xihe Nandan got an exit move and destroyed Cheolhan's moyo. Cheolhan Nandan played a strong move at the lower left corner, and Luo Xihe's two groups were in great danger. The fight was very, very complicated. It was very difficult for White. But White handled it very well, then a super big capturing race emerged on the board. The final result of the capturing race was a triple call. If the triple call was played, the game result would be a draw. But all in a sudden, Luo Xihe got a ghost move which sacrificed 100 moko and finally won the game. I think it's a great game. Especially each set had only 2 hours. It was a challenge for the players to correctly judge such a complicated situation. Both of them did it very well. To me, the game is hard to comment. The fight is too complicated. If I made a 10-hour commentary, that would be too long for you to watch. So I just covered the main variations. But even this, I think maybe it's too difficult for Q players. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll bring more wonderful games for you.